Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So, not much going on today. A very slow day. No strength though. No strength. And we want to take a look at the chart right now. First of all, we're starting here on the 1 hour chart, zoomed out, and then we'll zoom in. As explained to you in the previous video update, the idea is still that the market could have bottomed in a fourth wave here around the 2nd of August, right? That's the idea. And we're now moving up potentially to new all-time highs. Not convinced that a bull market top has formed. In the last video, I showed you when I will start to believe that. And that would require something like this. Give me a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. I need more than just a 3-wave move down. I need 5 waves down. There's normally no reason to panic then, because after a 5-wave move down, we should get a 3-wave corrective bounce, which would not take us to previous highs most likely, but, you know, kind of 60-70% up. Not up, but that distance to the downside, right? We talk about retracements here, 60%, 61%, 62%, you know, retracement. And then this would be a setup for lower prices. But I need to see a break of support first and a 5-wave move down. People already calling tops in place while BlackRock is still buying, you know. So I explained in the last video again how close we are probably to a top, and that on the larger time frame, all requirements for a bull market here to complete the structure from the 2022 lows has been fulfilled. Like, you know, it's complete. But on the nano level here, 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, I can still make the case for higher prices. And you know, when the larger trend is still up, because nothing has changed the larger trend yet, then I'm going to continue to watch for scenarios for higher prices. Yeah, in the white scenario, which is becoming less likely, I'd say, we have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. This could be a wave 4, and then one more high in wave 5. But I said to you, if we get a decisive break below $116,930, the 61.8 retracement level there, the white scenario is going to become less likely, because that dip would be too deep for a fourth wave. All right? So that's just something to be aware of. That would be too deep for really a fourth wave. So we're now at that point. And to keep that white count alive for one more high in circle wave 5, or for one more high in this wave 5 actually, we should get moving soon. Maybe over the weekend. I haven't seen yet a clear A wave up, and we would get a B wave pullback and rally. So white count, no evidence that the price is attempting to form a rally. There was a bounce when I made the video earlier today, but it ended as a 3-wave pattern. Had this turned into 5 waves, I would have been a little bit more bullish in my intraday updates on Discord. So for now, only 3 waves up. So the idea is that this could simply be a B wave bounce. Let's talk about it. Yellow count, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. 5 waves already completed. And then we could be in a wave 2 pullback. This is a wave 1, and then A wave, B wave, C wave. And then we can still go higher. Support in this scenario is $114,470. Ideally, whatever happens, we don't break below that level. If we do, it is our first warning that a more substantial top might have formed. But then again, we want to see 5 waves down and a decisive break below support to confirm that further. So scenarios haven't changed. Looking at the shorter time frame though, it's slipping, right? It's entirely possible that B wave bounce has started, that we talked about before, right? But yeah, it isn't looking great. So it's possible this is part of the B wave, and this is like an overshooting B wave to the downside, which wouldn't be bullish. So it could very well be this was A, and then A, B, C, and B, and then we do this, and then we try higher. It's also possible that the A wave is a 5-wave move, and we start the B wave from here. So again, it remains my view that a B wave bounce is due into the resistance area, but so far the bounce has just remained very weak. We're still holding the same support area, so it remains a key spot to keep the white count alive. But for now, there is no sign that this is actually, this is holding for now. Let's take also a final look at there's no sign that we've really started the bounce. So any bounce would first be seen as corrective rally. What I wanted to show you again is just the CME gap, which we all focused on. So the price behaved and closed that gap. But we have, today we're obviously going down a little lower. Just a closed gap does not guarantee an upside reversal, right? But see what we have done now with this last wick down. We've also closed this last bit. I mean, technically, it's not really part of the gap, you could say. Now it's fully closed, you could say, depending on if you consider the wick here or the candle body. So we'll see. Yeah, still of my view that we could be a bounce is due, and that bounce will tell us more about how the price will likely behave over the weekend. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates. You find additional, short-term updates here, commentary, news, and much more. Feel free to join us. The link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.